Okay guys, so I wanted to bring a Valentino brand swatch up. This is probably one of my favorite brands right now. And it's a little bit more higher end, I would say. So obviously I give you guys the Mia Secrets, but I wanted to give you guys something a little bit more higher end. So this is one of the newer items that I purchased within the, I think this year. Did I purchase it this year? I don't remember, but it's one of the newer items that I've purchased. So this is their, oh, I forgot the name. I want to say it's Northern Lights. Let's see. Oh my gosh, my phone's gonna die. But the beauty with these, the reason why I wanted to invest in getting these, which I should have told you guys prices on the other ones. If I didn't, I apologize. But as far as the name for this brand, this one is, this one is called Radical Lights. Okay, I knew I was close. I said Northern Lights. Okay, so this is the Radical Lights collection. This runs on Valentino's website for, where's the collection? So it's normally $79. If you guys want promo codes, they are constantly giving out promo codes. They have people that represent them that get promo codes. That is my goal one day, to represent Valentino, but at this point in time I'm not. I don't think I put enough nail stuff out right now to make that work. But anyway, I don't remember how much I paid because I used a promo code, but 79 bucks, you get 2, 4, 6, 8 colors, and I'll show you how they are swatched. So the first color, let's start from lowest. This color is called 132. They don't really do names. Only ones they do names on are some of their nude acrylics. So for the most part, they're all numbered, which isn't actually a bad thing. That's weird because this guy's open already. He restuck. So this is how this glitter looks. Oh, doesn't like glitter. Look at that. So pretty. And look how full that container is. Like, they're not jipping you on their containers when it comes to this. And then if you wanted to buy these ones singles, they're 10 bucks each. So that's still not bad because you're getting, how many ounces are these? What are they, 3? Oh, I'm so off. I'm all 3 ounces. Mind my brain, you guys. It's 0.5 ounces, which actually is quite a bit. I don't know where I got that from. Anyway, the swatch for this guy is here. So look how, this is why I bought the collection, because it's almost like it's glowing. Okay. But see how it's glowing? Even without my hand underneath, it's still really pretty. And then with the hand underneath, you kind of get a little bit more of the pink. So that is 132. And I'll swatch one at the end so you guys can see how they work. The next one we'll go to is 133. If it will focus. So you can see that this one's gonna have some bluish, purplish fragments in it. More blue, I think, in my opinion. I think it's a little bit of combination of both. But look how full that is. So this is how this guy looks. I'll just use my nail because I feel like that is the best way without me spilling it everywhere. Come on, focus. Why are you not focusing? It's so pretty though. Aww. This one makes me think of Frozen because it's like the purples and the blues. Now, oh my gosh. So the way these guys, this one's swatched is like this. So first let's do it without my hand underneath so you can get an idea of what it looks like. Both sides. What I did with these guys is normally I leave it matte, but because they're glitter, it kind of didn't give the true color of them when I left it matte. So it's just like when you do your nails and you have a clear nail. By putting clear underneath, it actually makes the clear more apparent. And that's kind of what I had to do with these guys because it didn't look right without it. But this is what this one looks like. So you can see it has a lot more blue and a purple. Obviously you get like the little iridescent colors and they're like the yellow and a slight pink, but it's primarily a purple and blue. It's really pretty. And once again, when it hits that light just right, it kind of looks like it's glowing. So I love the fact that they're called lights because I think it's really true to their name and what they do. The next one is 134, which we can see is a green glitter. I was really nervous though when I was gonna buy them because I felt like I would see people's pictures of like these glowing glitters, especially one of them in particular. 136, I'll show you in a minute obviously, but because when you actually see them on the website, I don't feel like it gives it justice to how they actually look in person, which is a good thing in a sense because that means their product exceeds most people's expectations. But I was like really nervous when I was gonna purchase them and stuff because my goal eventually is to have every item from this brand. I mean, that's my goal with anything that I love, is to own all. So this one is green with a little bit of pink fragments, and it does have tiny micro glitters in there, which I don't think my camera is necessary. Oh, you can see it a little bit, but it even has little micro glitter in here as well. That is kind of like that pinky iridescent type of glitter. And I feel like the chunks that are in these glitters are the perfect size. Sometimes I've gotten glitters where they're too chunky and you can actually get the glitter to lay down because it's too chunky. Let me show you without my hand. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. That is just so pretty, right? Like, you cannot deny that this is a bomb glitter. Like, oh my goodness, it's so pretty. I'll show you a little bit more up close. Oh, it's so pretty. But see how clear they are? So you can really work with these and put them almost over anything. Because look at, you can see right through it really well. Just so pretty. Oh, this one's like a radioactive green, like it's like glowing or something. Oh, I'm just so in love with this brand, obviously you can tell. The next one we'll do is 135. This one is more of a peachy pink with yellow and a slight hint of purple. Well, I wouldn't say slight, but it does have purple in it. I think the yellow is more slight than the actual purple. On camera, it looks like there's a lot more yellow, but when it's swatched, it looks like it has more purple. Boy, now I'm gonna have a hard time figuring out which one to swatch. But I figure out, like, if I do these videos where some of them have swatches and some of them don't, you kind of get both worlds. Where you kind of get that satisfaction of swatches, and then this one you get satisfaction of seeing what the color and the acrylic actually looks like. Okay, and that was 135. So this is what this bad boy looks like. I should say bad girl. Focus for me, camera. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Oh, I'm just reminded how much I love this set and why I got it in the first place. Like, you just, it's so beautiful. This one does, obviously, it's not as super clear. It is still a clear, but it's almost like a jelly pink, if you know what I mean, because even it's like slightly tinted. Why aren't you focusing? Okay. Ooh, look at it, kind of looks like fire in some spots. So pretty. Oh my goodness. It does look more yellow on camera though. Now that now that it's actually in the light, you can see the more hint of yellow. So maybe that's why, because it was over to the side, I didn't see as much of the yellow. But once again, another winner. I don't think there was, let me see. I wonder if there was one. Okay, let's do, I think this one was my least favorite. Let's do 138. Here's 138. It's a yellow, which I'm trying to think, do I get too many people who like yellow? I think for the most part, I get people who want sunflower or pastel yellow, but I don't really get people in general who want yellow. So this is what this one looks like. It honestly does not look like much in the powder form at all. Like, you can barely see those glitters in there, the little micro ones. But, oh, let's put the lid back on. Because I would be devastated, because that's a $10 acrylic if it's spilled. Now, this is what this guy looks like. So I'm not saying it's bad. I don't think it's bad by any means, but it was my least favorite out of all of them. Focus. But it is still pretty. I think you would have to have a certain design in mind or a goal or a color if you're gonna do this one. For personally, I haven't had anyone that's requested this color. Oh my gosh, it's still not, oh there it goes. I've had other ones request other colors, but not so much this one. So if you have an idea of what you think this would look good as or matched with, let me know. Maybe I'll do a video on it and see how it turns out. But yeah, that's how it looks. And excuse me for a minute, but aren't these swatch sticks like super cute? I just feel like it just adds a whole nother level of elegance. When I was like, you know what, for this collection, because it's a little bit more bougie, I would say, I have to, like, you know, upgrade it a little bit with the swatch sticks. But the one when I actually swatch it, it's gonna be my regular swatch stick. But I just wanted you guys to know, like, why these ones look a little different. Ooh, look at all that glitter. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. This one has a little bit of pink, but it's obviously more like a lighter glitter. It would probably go really good over a white or a milky white. Any light colors, I think this would really complement it. And this is what that one looks like. So first, without my hand in the way, it will focus. But yeah, it is pretty. It almost looks like ice. That's what it makes me think of, like ice and light. I don't know why I get my moments of like the swatch is like perfect in the light and then perfectly the camera, like, what's the word? Oh my gosh, I'm throwing a blank. But basically where the camera is like not blurring out on me. And then other times I'm like, I cannot get this one to, oh, focus, duh. Where it's like focusing. But you can see that this one is clearly a clear one. That's why I said I can feel like it could pretty much go on anything, to be honest. But I just feel like a white color would look so pretty with this. You can even do like the typical ombre and put this on the ombre white and then ombre the pink over it. But it is pretty. Okay, let's do the one, what really motivated me to buy this set. We have 2 more left. This one is $136. On the outside, it looks like nothing. It's like a surprise in a bottle. If it will focus, you will see the number. Why are you being complicated with me, camera? Okay, so that's $136. Technically, you don't really need to see the number, but see, and even in here, you can see slight glitter shimmers. So this was the color that I feel like I keep seeing a lot of companies, like it was like the new glitter, and actually it's been out for a while. I just think it's becoming more of the surface where it catches. But first off, that looks like it's straight up glowing, okay? If there was no light, like if I put it down, that looks almost clear. But when that light hits this glitter, it looks like it's glowing. And this is the motivation to this set. I think that is just so neat and amazing, and how it catches, oh my gosh, it's just so amazing. So, sorry, I'm shaking my desk. I was moving my legs. But I just love that. I love how it's, I just like how it's like a little hidden surprise. Like you could put this over a clear nail, or you could put it over any color, and it kind of just gives you that peekaboo, or just amps up anything, really. I just think that is so neat, because it looks like it's glowing. I'm clearly drooling over these swatches. I'm sorry, you guys, do I sound obsessed? The last one is $139. You can see a little bit more pigment in the actual swatch, the outer clear part of the bottle. And I can feel the lid catching a little bit. Oh, there. This is what it looks like. You can see a little bit of the glitter in there, and you can tell there's a few chunkies. But it is pretty. I actually think this one's really pretty. I feel like out of all of them, this one's the one that's the least different in the set, because it actually has round glitter. All the other ones had maybe my shadow's throwing it off. Maybe I should put it a little bit more forward. Wow. Talk about failure. But I should have just left it alone. I had it perfectly fine, and now I have to find my balance again because now I'm really shadowing, which makes no sense whatsoever. I don't know why I can't get this right now. Okay, we'll just leave it like that for now. But if you notice, this has a lot more round glitters, and it does catch the light like all the other ones. But this one to me was the most different, and to me it was very chunky as well. Like it's very, there's a good amount of glitter in it. I'll show you with my hand. This one reminds me of that rainbow fish. Do you remember that book that a lot of us probably read when we were younger, but it talked about the rainbow fish with the rainbow scales? I feel like this is a perfect description of that fish's scales. So that is the colors, you guys. Let's swatch this guy, which is 137. We'll swatch them really fast for you guys so you can see the consistency of these colors. I'll just do it on a simple swatch stick. Let me get my, and the monomer I'm using is from the same brand as well. I still mix my colors up and everything. I mean, not my colors, my monomer up sometimes with different brands of acrylic, but I do stick pretty much with Valentino's. Let's see if we get you in a little bit closer. That way you can get a true sense of what this swatch will look like. Make sure my brush is clean. So you can see all the chunky glitters in there, if my camera will focus. Look at that. And once we apply it, boom, I'm just pressing this guy in because I let him sit for a second. But yeah, he is chunky, which isn't a bad thing. And I think the beauty of chunky glitter is you kind of get more for your bang for your buck, because if it's a super chunky glitter, you can always apply it very loose, like that last bead I just did right now, which would get you very little glitter, or you could pack it on like crazy and you can get a really thick consistency of glitter. But you can see, like, I had no issues with that at all. It's pretty, it's chunky, no complaints in my book at all. As far as my favorite goes, because I always like to pick my favorite at the end. Let me put my monomer back up so I don't gas myself out. Ooh, that's a hard one. I honestly, I mean, I might have to be the one, that reason why I bought this set is the one that catches the light. I think this would have to be my favorite, then the green one, then this. Honestly, I don't even know. I like them all. But yes, this one hands down is my favorite because it just catches so much. I do like the blue, this one, because it kind of does have the same element of this one. But we'll put these all next to each other so you guys can get an idea. Okay, sorry you guys, my camera actually stopped recording because I ran out of space. I knew that was gonna happen. I was actually impressed how long and how full the storage is on this SD card. But these are all the swatches together. Oh, it's so pretty. I wonder if I can get a picture. I got a picture while I was recording. Oh, I'm impressed with my camera too. If anyone wants to know what camera I use the Rebel T6i. That is the camera. I bought it a couple years ago for other purposes, and it's just working out really well for this. I do feel like you can record on an iPhone if you really wanted to. Look at that. Damn. That's my best version of romantic music. But anyway, I do feel like you can record on an iPhone if you really wanted to. iPhone quality has like really stepped up its game. So I might switch off here and there depending on what mood I'm in. But yes, those are my glitters. This is the Valentino collection. And for these guys, I just marked them with the little stickers that keep your paper from tearing, and I just hacked them and stuck them on there. So that is it. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.